Hey everyone, Chris Shogunki here, and I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Devastation. And yes, this is the PS3 version, because I got this at Gutstein for the weekend, and I was really hyped for this game. I really wanted to play it, since I'm a huge Transformers fanboy myself. And, yeah, I really wanted to play the game. Sadly, they didn't have a PS4 version, but it doesn't really matter, since both this version and the PS4 version are very much the same. Only differences are the graphics, but I decided to go with the PS3 version because it was easier to find. But yeah, anyway, this game is based off the first let me show you the artwork. Very awesome artwork of Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Devastator. There's the back of it. Crush some metal. Shows different screenshots from the game. Anyway, let's just set that down now. It's based off the Generation 1 looks, and they're actually really awesome. I mean, the original voice actors came back, except for some. Like, for example, the voice actor that played Starscream, he passed away, so they had to choose someone else that sounded like Starscream. But I know Frank Welker came back, Peter Cullen came back. I think the original voice actors for Sideswipe and Wheeljack came back as well. I know Greg Berger came back for Grimlock, and the original voice for Bumblebee came back as well. Though Devastator, the voice for Devastator did not come back. I think he either passed away or just, I don't know. He most likely passed away, which is kind of sad. But anyway, I was really excited for the game, and I was not disappointed with it. Though I was disappointed with some aspects of the game, like, for example, I'm trying to remember. The whole, I forgot what it was called, but it was like a Cybertronian fortress that was on Earth, and it just, it kind of confused me. I mean, the story of it just, I will admit, it's an okay story. It's not great. But I don't play games for the story, so yeah. Anyway, this is mostly based off the Combiner Wars figures that are out now. Now, about the Transformers Combiner Wars line, I'm sorry guys, but I'm not really impressed with them. Sorry. I mean, Megatron, he's in his the Generation 1 robot mode, but he doesn't turn into a gun, he turns into a tank. Which kind of makes sense, since if he turns into a gun, then who will wield him? Anyway, this game is made by the same creators that made both Bayonetta games, which I have never played before, but I have heard of them, as well as making Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, which I have played and I still enjoy, though I don't have it anymore, because I sold it for money, and yes, I needed money. But anyway, I mean, the graphics in this game are amazing. The combat is actually really freaking badass, and just, to anyone who enjoys the Generation 1 cartoons, this game is for you. Now, it's kind of like an open world, kind of. I mean, there are collectibles you could find, and all that stuff, but it's mostly a linear game. I mean, I thought it was going to be one of those open world games, which if you complete, you could head back into the open world and collect all the and find all the collectibles that you missed. But sadly, that was not the case. I was a little upset. I was a bit disappointed with that, but still, I love the game and I'll keep playing it. So yeah. But anyway, this is awesome. This is an awesome game. And you know, I'm just gonna say this, but if they used the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance music in this, it would have been much more badass. But the music in this is still really great. And the bosses are actually awesome. I mean, the first boss is freaking Devastator. Now, spoiler alert if you haven't played the game. I mean, the first boss of the game is freaking Devastator. And later on, you fight the individual Constructicons. Then you fight Devastator again. This time he has drills for hands. I mean, you fight some kind of iconic characters from the show. Original Generation 1 show, which I have not watched because I was not born in the 80s. But anyway, this game's awesome. The story is a bit confusing, but the gameplay, the graphics, the voice acting is awesome. So, though I wish it was an open world, but still, I would rate this game a 8.5 out of 10. And a lot of you will complain that it should be like 9 or higher. But really, it's my opinion. Even though I am a Transformers fanboy, I mean, this game's awesome, but there were just some aspects of it that I wasn't a fan of. But still. Oh, and by the way, you could play as 5 characters, I think. I mean, there's Optimus, there's Bumblebee, Sideswipe, Wheeljack, and Grump. Yeah, 5 Autobots you could play as. If I can show my hand. So yeah, I found Optimus to be the most enjoyable to play as, though. I mean, hell, his moves are freaking awesome. I mean, you could tell that he's taken like Cybertronian martial arts, I think it's called. But yeah, I really like this guy. I really love this game. So if you could find it for like any platform you have, like Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3 or PS4, then totally get it. This game's awesome. It's freaking amazing. So again, pick it up if you can find it. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. And and like Optimus says, till all are one. See you next time.